Okay, voice reveal, I guess. Actually, yeah, it is, because I've not spoken on this channel yet. Okay, so a message for Shadeheart, my arch-nemesis. The man that has been such a pain in my ass. Okay, allow me to make you understand. I know what I do is wrong, I just don't care. And at the end of the day, I do all this fucked up shit solely for my own entertainment and to further my own business. And you say you're beating me, but if you were beating me, I'd be dead. I'd be dead. If, granted, if all of my work goes to, if I lose everything, if you finally manage to beat me and actually get me, like, permanently, like, it's just gone, I will. I promise you that I will gladly shoot myself or kill myself in some way, because if all my business has crumbled, then there's no point. If my plan has been stopped before it properly starts, then yes, I will rid myself of this earth and you will have your little victory. But someone will take my place. My empire will never fail. My empire will never fall. Because at the end of the day, someone's going to replace me. I'm not some, godlike being. I have an ego, of course. I have a very subtle god complex. But I know that I'm replaceable, just like everyone else. There's 8 billion of us in the world. There's 8 billion of us. So I know that if I was to pass on, someone that I trust would take my place and continue the business. If you're so adamant about me being so terrible, heck, they might run it better than me. And if so, then they deserve that spot. I don't care if I win or lose, because at the end, I don't lose. In the end, I don't lose. You need to understand that we are stuck in a cycle, Shadeheart. We're stuck in a cycle. I'm the bad guy, you're the good guy. Or at least that's how it usually works. I don't know, it's not really a TV trope, but at the end of the day, why? Why do we do this? What's the quote again? Oh yeah, Rogue One is say, would you rather live to see the Empire's flag rising high above the galaxy? Is the response to that, it's not a problem if you don't look up. That's what should be going on. We should just mind our own business. At the end of the day, I'm not hurting, hundreds of people. I'm going to be hurting those that I, deem particularly entertaining. Sure, I rage bait, sure, I hurt people, but at the end of the day, I'm still giving people skills. I'm still giving people skill sets to get jobs, to further the economy. Sure, I'm doing it out of self-interest, but I'm still doing good. I've put an end to many, pedophiles, abusers, fucking God knows what else. I've put an end to a lot of it. And you, my 2 feet on land fondest heart, you, my dearest right-hand man, you don't understand that. You don't see the biggest picture. You don't see the bigger picture. No one is really a good person in this world. There are only those that care about themselves. If someone says they're an empath and, does everything to please everyone, they're not. They're just a people pleaser who has no backbone. And yes, there are places in the world for them. Everyone has a use, to an extent. It's entirely up to the person to make use of their own worth. It's not that the quote-unquote system determines their worth. A person decides their own worth. That's why I've got an ego. If I'm used to being told I'm, a piece of shit all the time, of course I'm going to counteract that by just saying, actually, no, I'm the best. It's all about reaction. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Isaac Newton. That applies here. If you keep doing this shit against me, I'm just gonna have fun because it's entertaining to me. Because you don't actually damage any of my business. It doesn't actually falter. Nothing changes. And if you get granted, if you get me off of like VR chat permanently, all I'm gonna do is go to a new fucking Wi-Fi network, and boom, I'm like, if you get me IP banned off VR chat, then boom, I can just come back on a different Wi-Fi. And if you hardware banned me, just get a new headset or whatever. That's what you don't understand. Besides, actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to say that joke. That's cringe. I called myself Koschei. I called myself Koschei because it's based off Koschei the Deathless, the Russian folklore myth. The man who hid his soul inside of a needle, inside of a hair, inside of a duck, inside of a chest under an old oak tree. That guy. The man who hid his soul away in order to live forever. That's me. I have Koschei within me. Because at the end of it, no matter how hard you try, I will always come back to bite you in the ass. I'm like karma. What comes around comes... Fuck, my English. What comes around goes around. There we go. Like Koschei the Deathless. Just like him. No matter how hard you try, I always come back. Oh god, I fucking said it. Whatever. So yeah, I get that Shadeheart's like, I get that Shadeheart's things are probably gonna, okay, Shadeheart, I get your little Guna army or whatever the fuck you call it, ice pick, whatever the fuck. You're gonna see all your little fans, which is 23 subscribers, but oh well. All your little subscribers are probably gonna come to this video to shit talk me. But that's gonna get me viewers, which is in turn just gonna help the algorithm. So at the end of the day, you know what? My advice would just be don't watch this. Just don't watch this video. But if you're already this far in, then, well, it's a bit too fucking late, isn't it? So yeah, I look forward to playing. I look forward to it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait and see. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. This is gonna be so fun. I wish you luck. May the games begin.